sound like you muffled. I can remember when they called me Mr. Trouble, hitting niggas with the devil. Niggas gotta get on my level, cause the way I put that pedal to the metal, I'm higher than some sea level.
Yeah, well, you know who it is. This is your boy Chemo, the motherfucking hero. I appreciate everybody that has subscribed up to this point, but we need every subscriber that we can get. It counts. I promise. I swear it counts. I appreciate all the love that you guys has been showing me over the last few weeks. But please continue to support so we can continue the rise of the chemo world. So over this week in the WWE, it has been some major changes. Not just changes with the draft passing, but we are at the semifinals of the King of the Ring. So now Randy Orton and Tama Tonga will determine who goes against Gunther. Now, that part is the part that breaks my soul and hurt me because I can't lie. The bloodline is always gonna find a way to come out on top. Okay? The bloodline is gonna always find a way to come out on top. But man, do I wish Jay could have came away with that win against Gunther. I do. But didn't happen. He got put to sleep, which I ultimately knew was going to happen because you are not going to beat the ring general. And Gunther's a big man, bro. Like Gunther's is a huge tree to climb. I'm not even taking nothing away from Jey Uso because Jey Uso has been one of the top dogs in this WWE that we've had in the longest time. So I'm giving all the respects to Jey Uso, but there was no way that they could have let you win against Gunther. It didn't make sense. Didn't. But I respect it. You know what I'm saying? And now Randy Orton gonna go against whoever wins out of Tama Tonga and Randy Orton, which I think is gonna be Randy Orton because what storyline do they have with Jay Uso? I mean, what they have with Gunther where he could slide into the bloodline storyline? It don't make sense. So that would just be the best way to make Gunther go over and stay relevant, but at the same time push Randy Orton for being the dominant guy that he is. And I wouldn't be surprised if Randy Orton came away with the King of the Ring. But nobody from the bloodline is gonna be King of the Ring. Not Jay, not Jimmy, not Tama, not Tonga, not Solo, not Raymond. It won't happen this year. I'm sorry to announce it. It just will not happen this year. Okay. We wish it could, but it won't happen. So the King of the Ring the King of the Ring final will be decided this weekend this Friday at SmackDown. Okay. Now, here we are. We have the Chad Gable and Sami Zayn. Yo, Chad Gable reminds me of Kurt Angle so fucking much, so it doesn't make any sense. Like from his wrestling style to his body texture to his technique, the way he talked, like it just gives me Kurt Angle. And that's crazy though, because he definitely is pulling it off very, very well. I will commend him for that. It's not a lot of people that could be Dirty Kurt. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely is pulling it off. And I think it's time to give Chad Gable the Intercontinental Champion. I think it should go home with him. I mean, at the end of the day, Sami Zayn should be on fighting bigger and better things. Like Sami Zayn and Logan Paul would have been a better fight than Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul, but I'm not part of the WWE team, so I don't get to really speak on much of that. But the Sami Zayn and Chad Gable match was a fucking masterpiece. Like, did you see the way he pinned Sami Zayn? Like, he did a roll up suplex, bro. Like, that shit was wow. And I command, and I'm not gonna BS you. That was an excellent move. That's why I say Chad Gable got that in ring technical ability that a lot of these guys don't have. Excuse me, my lips was a little dry. But Chad Gable has that in ring capability where he can perform suplexes and slams and off the ropes and submission locks, just like Kurt Angle could. So I definitely see that vibe with him, and I believe that he might be able to go up a tier to that U.S. Championship too. You know what I'm saying? I wonder how do people rank the WWE belts? Like I know the undisputed belt is the highest. Then I know the world heavyweight champion belt is the next one under that. Like, what is the third place champion? Is it the US or Intercontinental champion? Like, which champion comes after that one? Because that's the one I would prefer to see Chad Gable with. I would prefer to see Chad Gable with a third place belt. And that's not a bad thing because he got some working to do on his gimmick. And his performance is phenomenal when it's in the ring. You know what I'm saying? It's just the gimmick that he has to build. So I'm an all around performer. Like Jay Uso has the gimmick and he has the in ring ability. Yes, he does need to work a little bit on, flow of movements, but his in-ring capability is awesome. Sami Zayn, man, I don't know. Sami Zayn is just there to be there. I don't even know why they even gave him the belt, but it made sense at the time, you know. I guess Gunther was hurt, but man, no, no. I'm not really feeling that. Now let me move on to this dumb of a match that they made of Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes. Like, bro, like, are you serious? Are you serious? Like, come on, man. You have to fight guys that are believable. And I'm sorry, but that match is just not believable. In nobody eyes is anybody gonna say Logan Paul gonna beat Cody Rhodes because we all know that Cody Rhodes is not gonna lose to no fucking Logan Paul. And if he do, that would be the biggest surprise that any of us seen. To give Logan Paul 2 belts and have Cody Rhodes just did 2 years of a fucking storyline, and you niggas take the belts from him in 2 months. Like that would be a complete slap in the face to Roman Reigns. That would be a complete slap in the face to a lot of people if Logan Paul ends up with that WWE belt. That undisputed belt. That if Logan Paul ends up with that belt, that is a major slap in the face to a lot of people. Like there is a lot of people in line that deserve that belt, and it would look better on Jey Uso for a fucking point. Why would you give the belt to Logan Paul when Jey Uso been out here being the main event? Come on, bro. Like, no, I'm sorry. And I don't really dislike Logan Paul. I'm just saying that it don't make sense. Like, that match don't make sense. And now we find out it's not a title for title match. It's just Cody Rhodes putting his belt on the line. Nobody believes that Cody Rhodes is gonna lose to Logan Paul, bro. Like, that is impossible. And if you are still listening to me at this point, please subscribe. I need all the subscribers I can get. Looking for love, trying to find it in the club. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah. But yeah, moving along to the next match will be King of the Ring's women's belt. So, Liv Morgan gets to take on Becky Lynch. Now, I be stumped at this one right here, yo, because it's not it's not worth, like, bro. Liv Morgan should have the belt right now. So if she don't walk away with a belt, bro, that is BS. That is BS, and this is why I really don't want to even comment on this match, yo, because it irritates me that y'all didn't give Liv Morgan the belt when Liv Morgan was the one that actually injured Rhea Ripley and took her out. And it would only make sense for Rhea to come back and take the belt from Liv Morgan. So sometimes WWE, y'all get it wrong, and we just have to ride along with it. You know what I'm saying? We just have to ride along with the BS and be like, okay, it's okay. We clap our hands, we stomp our feet, and we say it's okay. But I promise you, when we walk away, we talk about y'all. We talk about y'all like y'all dogs because, yo, we don't really like this match. I haven't met one person that I think thought that this was even a good match because we all believe that Liv Morgan will trash Becky Lynch. I believe that. I don't know about anybody else, but I believe Liv Morgan will trash Becky Lynch. I do. You know what I'm saying? So now, if you got something and you feel like I'm wrong, please comment and tell me I'm wrong. But I promise you I'm right. I promise you. I would rather see Nia Jackson versus Liv Morgan than Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan. But we gotta suffer through that match, and I will suffer through it just to get to the other ones. It is no big deal. But I'm not saying they both suck. I'm just saying the storyline that they had sucks. It sucks. I'm sorry. It does. I don't even understand how Dominic really got hurt. Like, I know y'all say he got hurt in that fight against Andrade, but I don't believe that. I believe y'all just run around faking because y'all trying to build up some storyline with the NWO. I mean the LWO and shit like that. So, hey, do your thing, but don't try to act like you coming over here for no spare change because we ain't sparing none of it. We ain't trying to hear. And now on to the main event. The bloodline. Acknowledge the bloodline. Acknowledge me. Acknowledge me. Acknowledge me. Now this bloodline that they have out right now is a little bit crazy. It's like Chama Tonka is like the new Solo Sokoa. You know what I'm saying? And he is running around trashing shit like it is no tomorrow. He is taking niggas out. I don't see him taking out Randy Orton. I don't see it happening. Wish him the best. Hope that he do come out on top because I would love to see Tama Tonga versus Gunther, but that's not gonna happen. It ain't. It's just not. So hey, we got to enjoy the matches that we got. But I do got something to say. I realized that they trying to do the same thing with Roman Reigns that they did for they trying to do Solo the same thing they did for Roman Reigns. They went out and got Roman Reigns two brothers, Oh Solo. Well, yeah, two brothers, Solo and uh Solo Secor and I'm crazy. I'm tripping. Jimmy and Jay Uso. They gave Roman Reigns Jimmy and Jay Uso, and they gave Solo Sikoa Tom and Tonga Lore, which is, pretty much the same thing. It's just that who gonna be the third person? And if they make Jacob fight to the third person, then I see how they really truly created the Bloodline 2.0. And I get it. You guys wanted a new bloodline. It was time. And things must go on. But Roman Reigns need to come back and fuck shit up. I'm sorry, but wrestling seems a little lackluster since Roman Reigns has been gone. I love Solo, yo, but Solo is not the leader of the camp. I'm sorry. He's just not leading. I'm not saying he's not leading in a good way or he's not doing something particularly good because that's not the truth. What I'm saying is it just doesn't feel believable. It doesn't resonate with me, and I need this story to resonate with me to get on. And at first, when I first started watching the Bloodline and Solo came, you know, he resonated. He was just the quiet guy doing all the dirty work, and I knew at one point he was going to have to turn into the talkative person. But I thought that they would give him better things to say, opposed to the little slick and slide shit. That's just like Tom Tonka. Like, bro, y'all can get your way more lines than trying to make yo seem like he a crazy Tasmanian devil. I don't like the when they make our wrestlers look like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like Braun Strowman. I don't really appreciate them trying to make Braun Strowman like a crazy psychopath. So yeah, man. It's been a crazy week in the WWE. Please like, share, subscribe. My little Duke Luke woke, so I got to go attend to the baby. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Much love and respect, and we always throwing up the ones, cause we all them ones. Yeah, holla at your boy Chemo World. You know the vibe, man. Check in, tap in. Talk to me. Tell me something that I might like to hear. Yeah.